This weekend I had one goal, to get first place and be the top salesman at the show. Yes, this is my goal at every show, but this one was different. Luna was going to be at this show. Standing at 4'11", Luna is not exactly physically intimidating, and that may be why she's so dangerous. Her non-intimidating physical appearance, determination, and competitive attitude make it so that she comes in first place more often than not.
Would you say that you're a natural fit for this job?
I'm a very natural fit for this job.
Not only that, but Luda was also going to be at the show, and she's always good competition. I definitely had my work cut out for me. There was just one tiny little problem that could prevent me from reaching my goal.
I'm sick.
The first day of the show started off with a bang, with Luna making a $300 sale to one of the vendors. As the day wore on, I piled up the sales, feeling pretty good. All salespeople have different strategies. Luda makes huge sales, but spends a long time with customers. A few hours into the first day, she made a $1,400 sale to two grandmas with short hair.
Okay, Luda, can you tell us a little bit about that sale you just made?
What about the sale?
This sale right here, all of these. So two ladies bought all this stuff?
Yeah.
Can you say how much the sale was total?
One had 1,100 and one had just 350, you know?
Damn.
So yeah.
Not bad. Not bad, Luda. Good job.
Luna was also active, and the three of us were at the register all day. By the end of the day, I had achieved my goal. I had gotten first place by less than $100, with Luda coming in second place.
So Luda, how does it feel to be the person responsible for my success?
I am responsible for your success.
I know.
Did you tell everybody about it?
What's going on with that?
No, I'm trying to get this hair here.
That hair.
Exactly.
That's coming from
From your nipple?
maybe.
Things were looking pretty good so far. I managed to outsell two of the best salespeople in the company, if only by a little bit. The next day, however, things started to get worse. I woke up feeling awful. My throat was sore, my nose was runny, and I was exhausted. We had a 10-hour day ahead of us, and I was wondering how I'd manage to get through the day without taking a nap. Unfortunately, when a company pays for your flights and hotels, you're not allowed to call in sick, even if you feel like garbage. On days like this, where you're not operating at 100% of your potential, you have to just continue working and squeeze as much as you can out of the day. In the morning, I still had a slim hope that I could come in first, but even operating at full power, it would have been a challenge to beat Luna and Luda, let alone when I was fighting a cold. Despite feeling like garbage, I spent most of the day in second place to Luna, a distant second place. Tisa and Michal, the new Israeli girl, didn't have much luck, and neither did Luda.
So Michal,
What?
if people want to find your naked pictures online, where can they find them?
But as the day went on, Luda slowly started to catch up to me. In the late afternoon, I was feeling exhausted and told Tal I wanted to take a break. He said, "You're going to take a break? You need to pass Luda." Pass Luda? I asked. I haven't seen her sell anything all day. She just passed you by $100, he said. I still took my break. I was pretty much done. By the end of the day, Luda had hit almost 3,000 and Luna had hit almost 4,000. And me, I was barely at 2,000. Which in and of itself isn't bad per se, it's actually pretty damn good. But when you're at 2K and the people around you are hitting 3 and 4, it doesn't feel so good. That night was also Tal's birthday, so we went to Outback Steakhouse for a nice steak before wrapping up the weekend with our final day.
Yes, fine. Thank you.
And I forgot to mention.
Oh, that's looking amazing. Wow. It's a big steak.
Ooh, that is huge.
I wish I could say I turned it around on Sunday, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. When I woke up in the morning and started making a cup of coffee for myself, Tal said to me, "Atanira gamur," which in Hebrew means, "You look exhausted." Thanks, bro. But he was right. I was exhausted. And like I said earlier, you just have to keep trying no matter what. And what you get is what you get. The last day was more of the same. I got so tired at one point that I could barely force myself to talk when a customer walked by. Towards the afternoon, I took more and more breaks. Partially because I was exhausted, and partially because I didn't want to bring people down with my negative energy. This probably sounds like a negative experience, and I guess in some ways it was. I would have loved to come in first place every day of the show, but sometimes that's just not how the cookie crumbles. I still had fun, I still made money, and I still got to make a cool video. See you next week.